doubt,
will now be recorded.
whatever doubts you have, just freely ask me the questions. Okay. As you know, SAP is in a world leader in ERP segment. Okay. SAP is having more than 45 to 50% market segment. Okay. SAP is almost having more than 4 lakh customers worldwide, and we have more than 15 to 20,000 thousand consultants in different areas. Okay. I don't want to give you more details, because nowadays SAP is everybody knows. uh, that's why I will give you very brief introduction. Let me go to this is a PPT in which we are going to cover all these areas, like what is the definition, history of SAP, main characteristics, sectors in which SAP is used, and what and all SAP modules are there, and specific terminologies, SAP FICO and logistic foundations, basic financials and logistic processes, navigation in SAP, and main source of information. Okay, let me go to this is what is SAP. Anybody knows SAP? What is SAP stands for? You know?
Systems, applications, and products.
Yeah. Okay. SAP stands for is a software that manages efficiently all the resources of the organization. SAP stands for systems, applications, and products in data processing. Okay, this is the full form of SAP. SAP is mainly origin is from Germany. It is headquarters. It is German software basically. Okay, what and all other software ERP application? Do you know anybody knows apart from SAP? Do you know any other ERPs in the market? Competitors of SAP? Do you know?
API AdWords.
Yeah, JB Edwards. Yes, one. Oracle is there. You have Workday. You have MS Dynamics, IFSC. All the I know your Tally also ERP. Okay, all these are the leading ERP products available in the market. But in ERP segment, SAP is the leading ERP product. Understood? I
Yes, sir.
told you already, more than 4 lakh customers are there. The more like big MNCs are using SAP as a their ERP. One Jindal steel plant also using SAP, as I know. Okay. SAP founded in 1972 by 5 IBM engineers, ex-engineers. They have resigned and they have developed, their own product as a ERP, as a SAP. Okay. SAP versions and all I will cover in next coming slides. SAP ER3 was successfully implemented in 90s, having exponential growth in the medium and big companies. Means medium scale and large scale companies. This ERP has been implemented in 90s. Now also they are continuing. Okay. Now it has in 1,10,000 employees, and ERP, this SAP application being used in throughout the globe, more than 120 countries. I too, walked around 80 countries, clients. I do have more than 20 years of experience in SAP. Okay, 15 years in 17 years into as a consultant and a trainer as a initially I started my career as a trainer, 3 years. Okay. As you know, it is a German-based company. Around 70 to 80% of the big companies using SAP product. Okay, that means you can work if you learn this SAP skill set as a FICO consultant. You can work across the globe. Same knowledge is useful for in anywhere in this world. Okay, you became global product. Understood? Do you have any questions here?
No, sir, no.
Okay, next come to next slides. This is the evolution of SAP. Okay, in 1973 they started as a SAP R1. R stands for real time. R stands for real time. Real time means without taking any time delay to update your database. The data transmission is real time. There is a one tier structure was there. That is your database is one and your front end also one application. In 1972, they have introduced R2 module where there is a two tier system will be there. One is database server, another one is applications layer. Applications are layer is your production system. In 1992, they have introduced R3 system. R3 means real time. R stands for three tier of system. One is database, application, and presentation servers are there. Okay. In 2004, they have introduced SAP ERP application. Again, it is R3 module only. Going forward, all the systems we are using now also they are using R3 system also. Three layer of systems. One is database server, applications layer, and presentation layer. In before HANA, normally SAP database was not owned. Okay, either it is IBM or Oracle database being used as a their database. In 2011, SAP introduced their own database, that is HANA database. Okay, now onwards, if you want to implement SAP, the database should be HANA database. Now you cannot implement or install SAP software ERP application other than HANA database. Any message is there? Hello, able to hear me? Hello,
Yes, sir, hearing.
Krishna? Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir, audible, sir, audible.
Any
Ah,
doubts here?
comfortable.
Any doubts?
No doubt, sir, so far. No
Okay.
doubt so far.
Okay. So far, good. Azar, Ramya.
No, sir, no
Now,
problem.
yeah, SAP introduced in 2015 S4HANA version. Okay. 2015 onwards, all the ERP customers, they are now migrating from ECC version. ECC is the older version, which is enterprise central component. Now all the clients, those who are in earlier versions, EHP 4 or 5 onwards, by 2027, all the clients should migrate it to S4HANA version. Okay, latest version is 2025 version. Okay, some clients are using 1909, some are using 20, 22, 23 based on their licensing. Okay, latest version in SAP is October. Normally they will release in the month of October. They have introduced 2025 version, latest version. Okay, do you have any questions here? It is depends on client to client. Some clients they will use 20, 21, 22, 23 also. Some clients still in ECC version. Okay, they may migrate by 2027. That is by 2027, all the clients who are using ECC version, they have to migrate it to S4HANA. SAP will stop supporting older versions. That is why there is a lot of demand for SAP consultants in the market. Any questions here?
No, sir, no.
Then what is the advantage of SAP? compared to other ERP application. Why big organizations are preferring SAP compared to other ERP application? Main advantage is your integration. SAP having great integration. Integration means it is interconnected all core business services. What are all core business services? I can say are business processes. Core business processes like your finance, your accounting, your sales and distribution, your sales cycle, sales order, delivery, billing, and all, your procurement cycle, P2P cycle, your plant maintenance, your design to production. Design to production means your production cycle, means you are designing the product, you are yeah, innovating the product, then you are producing it, marketing to your it is your design to customer. All the processes are interlinked and it will update data in real time basis. I think you know, Krishna Rao aware about it. Whenever they will post any goods issue or GR, it will get updated in accounting as well as in procurement area. Based on your purchase order, you can create goods receipt. Based on PO, you can create invoice also. No need to enter same data in different departments. All the data is traceable. What is traceable? If you want to see some data based on your general entry, GL account data, you want to see your amount, you want to see your goods receipt, you want to see your purchase order details, you want to see purchase requisition. Based on purchase requisition, you want to see purchase um, quotation. Everything is interlinked. You can see all this data in one table, that is AC Doka table. All data is available in one place in SAP. You cannot see this feature other than SAP. If you go to your Oracle or MS Dynamics or Workday, all are job based. For example, you want to uh, process FI data. You want to process FI data to, for example, purchase department. You have to run in backend jobs, scheduled jobs. Then only it will get updated in other department. Where it is in SAP, it is not like that. As soon as you enter transaction data, it will get updated in all the departments. Got it? That is a feature of integrated. It is well integrated with the more than 45 modules within SAP core applications. SAP having different systems like you have CRM system, you have SCM system, you have different flavors are there, but SAP core application is different. Any doubt? That is what we call it as a great traceability. All documents being able to identify the origin of the invoice and payment status. You want to check your total procurement cycle, for example P2P cycle, from payment to you can trace back to your purchase request or quotation. All documents are interlinked and it will get updated in real time basis. Real time basis means without any time delay you can see the details. Any doubt here? This SAP application
Yes,
will
sir.
be useful for MNC companies, basically small scale companies. It will be very costly. If your business, if company is MNC company, they are running different businesses and different reasons, then SAP is the uh, best application to implement, because you can see all consolidated data in one place. If you want to take any management decision, or you want to plan any strategies, SAP will helpful for the management to take decisions. Okay, if any currency value differences arises, all this will be mitigate through SAP ERP applications. Only disadvantage is it is very costly. Medium and small scale industries cannot afford. This is the main characteristics of SAP. Any doubt here? Let me go to what and all industries this SAP application being used. Mainly service industries. Service industry means any kind of services. IT consulting, for example, you take Accenture is using SAP. IBM is using their ERP as a SAP. I know Capgemini using SAP, their backend. Okay, utility services, gas, water, electricity. You take any gas or water or electricity boards in India. I know Karnataka using, AP also using SAP, and Maharashtra also using SAP as their ERP application to run their business transactions. Water boards are using throughout the globe. Production, SAP is useful for mainly manufacturing industries. Any manufacturing industry, if you take any manufacturing industry in the world, I think 80 to 90% of the companies are using SAP as their ERP. In India also, not only private companies, even public sector units also using SAP. Mining, farming, mining. In farming also, they are using agriculture management is there. African countries, US and all big farming companies are using SAP. Banking and insurance industry, your Citibank, HSBC, all are using SAP. Public sector, not only in India, public sector industries, even other countries also using SAP as their application. Computing, consulting, distribution, higher education, health. See, that's why I'm telling 80 to 90% of the big MNCs are using SAP as their ERP application. That's why there is a huge demand for consulting people. Any doubts? Any questions here? I think I will take silence as a no. Let me go to this and all various modules, SAP modules mainly. These are functional modules. We'll talk about what is functional modules, what is technical modules in coming classes. These are the various modules, core modules, I can say. Your procurement. Procurement means your material management and inventory management. MM. We call it as a procurement. MM. Manufacturing. Manufacturing again having two modules. One is your PP, production planning, and plant maintenance, PM, plant maintenance. Fulfillment is nothing but your sales and distribution, customer service. This under logistic modules. All these are comes under logistic. Procurement, manufacturing, sales and distribution will come under manufacturing. Inventory management. Inventory is part of your sales and distribution, PP, and procurement, where inwards stock and outward stocks are maintained. Your warehouse management also come into picture in inventory management. Business intelligence, basically business intelligence is your BW, another technical modules. Reporting, customer service is your CRM, customer relationship management. This is also one more module. Your human capital, SCM is there. We have success factor, again SAP application. Nowadays most of them are using success factor. Financial and asset management, this is mainly our FI areas. FI and CO comes here. Financial and asset management. And sales order management, this is again sales and distribution. These are the core areas. Okay, we'll discuss each and every module separately. This is the overall SAP core application will do all business, these kind of business processes. We are going to map all this business processes in SAP core applications. Any doubt? I'll take as a no.
No, sir, no.
Okay. Now these are the terminologies we can use. ABAP. ABAP is Advanced Business Application Programming. This is the program language being used in SAP. Okay, this we call it as a technical module. Technical, this required coding knowledge is required. Okay, we have dedicated an SAP any implementation or support teams. We have dedicated ABAP programmers are there. If you have any technical issues, you are facing any debug, or you want to write any program, or you want to do any rise up objects, we call it as a rise up objects, reports, interfaces, enhancements, okay, conversion or debugging or troubleshooting issues. Normally, we are going to rely on ABAP people. These people are technical people. Okay. ALV, this is a I know report format. We are going to use this kind of reports. This is a way of exporting your data to Excel kind of ALV reports are there. This is not that much important. We'll see that. And transactions in SAP in ECC world. Normally, we are going to access particular transaction through T code or transaction code. Okay, we have n number of T codes are there. These are the executable programs through create, configure any system, or you want to create any master data or transaction data, or you want to extract any reports. We are going to use a transaction codes. SAP has given dedicated T codes which will be different by screen or process by process. It will vary. Okay, we will see that in courses. I'm going to tell you what and all T codes we have to use and what and all we need to see within the T code what and all is there. We will go through it detail. Okay, SAP Fury version. SAP Fury version is the S4HANA version where instead of T codes you can use UI or UX screens like see whatever T codes I'm telling FB01. These are the GUI screenshots, GUI based transaction. This is a UX based transaction. Instead of T code, you can access particular end user screens through UX application either in your tablets or laptop or mobiles also. You can access SAP screens and you can perform your day-to-day business transactions. End users, I'm telling end users, they can perform their business transaction, either creation of data, or you want to see any reports, or you want to do any approval programming and all, you can do in Fury application in your mobile. Okay. BAPI, business application programming interface. This is again technical function where you can you want BAPIs we are going to use to post any transaction or create any data, or you want to create any master data in a large scale or mass more than one transaction in process in backend without any human intervention. You can use BAPIs. You have SAP provided standard BAPIs are there, which is again technical in nature. Normally, this will be handled by your ABAPers. We need to give business requirement. They are going to configure based on business requirement, and we need to test it as a functional consultant. Client is a system number. Some kind of what is client? Client is SAP system number. Just you can able to see this is a client. There's a SAP screen where you can see client number. This is a demo client. In real time, this client number will be different. Always client indicates 3 digits code. Okay. Any doubts? Debugging, I told you, no. Debugging is the identifying and correcting the program errors. This is done by your ABAPer. User exits are there. User exit, you want to modify, a particular business, requirement is not meeting by standard SAP given program, then you can go with the user exit. Based on business requirement, you can configure or modify existing screen or bring new functionality based on business requirement. You can do that. That is, you can use for user exits. Okay. This are all very technical terminologies. Smart forms, you want to print any invoices, POs or invoices, payment letters and all, you can use smart forms. In SAP, we are going to use these forms to print your invoice, customer invoice or vendor invoice, your payment orders, sales orders, billing details and all you want to print, you can use smart forms. Okay, matching codes, searching helps. This and all matching codes you can define, and no need to type once again and again. You can define matching codes. It will system automatically fetch the data. These are the FICO. You are joining for FICO course. FI is one of the main module of SAP. Without SAP FI, there's no implementation. FI guy should be there. Without FICO guys, there's no implementation. FICO guy is a very core consultant. Okay. Whenever any implementation is there, FICO resource should be there. Without FICO resource, there's no SAP implementation. SAP FICO is the core module. Okay. Basically, FI is for external reporting to prepare your balance sheet, cash flow statement, and income statements, your P&L statements, and CO is for internal reporting point of view. Okay, both are very different modules, but both are integrated one. We'll go through detailedly. This is a demo session. Just I'm going very quickly. These are the different sub modules. Basically, we are going to use general ledger accounting, accounts payable, account receivable, integration with the FIMM, integration with the FISD, asset accounting, bank accounting, then general controlling like cost center accounting, profit center accounting, internal order and all. We are going to learn as part of this course. Okay, I will stop here. Do you have any questions? Ajar, Krishna, Ramya,
No, sir, no.
you are comfortable? Any questions, suggestions? Ramya, I cannot able to hear you. Krishna?
No, sir, no.
Okay, Subbu, I will, stop here.